Hey everybody, it's the TheZenWitch here with another unboxing video. Tonight I am going to be unboxing a relatively new deck. It's certainly brand new to me. This is a deck that my daughter got me for Christmas. And it is called Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Absolutely stunning deck. Well, like that glare there. Anyway, here we go. Let's get in. Really nice box. It's funny, I can kind of tell on my shelf how recently something's been published. All the old decks are the little boxes, and all the new decks are these big boxes. So it's a nice sturdy box. You open it up. Let's look at the other side here. And the box itself, Ravynne Phelan, Dreams of Gaia Tarot, beautiful gold writing on all sides. Okay, and then on the back, a tarot for a new era. The philosophy of the Dreams of Gaia Tarot is simple: to seek, to feel, to grow, to heal. This deck will strengthen your connection to your divine self, whilst helping you to identify and heal past experiences that hold you back from living to your fullest potential. Learn to recognize when times of growth and change are approaching and face them with confidence and a sense of anticipation. Learn when to take action and when to be still. Learn to trust in your intuition. By offering structure in the form of a major and minor arcana like that of past tarots, but combining them with bold new archetypes, symbology, and meanings more suited to the present, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot allows for a more personal, intimate, and effective system for using cards as a roadmap to navigate your life path. Embark on this extraordinary journey of undoing, of being and becoming, and be inspired by the knowledge that all that manifests in your future is born of choices you make today. Isn't that the truth? This is copyright, this printing 2019, copyright 2017, original copyright, and this is from Blue Angel. So let's take out the cards here. We've got a nice book, Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and we will look at that in a mo. Set you aside, and let's take a look at the cards here. So right away, I realized that I took these out and shuffled them and didn't put them back in order. But I've only looked at them once, and this was Christmas morning, and I shuffled and did some things. So we're going to go freewheeling here. Here we go. This is the 23 card, Integrity. So maybe I will kind of sort them while we're at it. This is Earth. See that upside down triangle with the line? That is the symbol of the element of Earth. So this is 8 of Earth. And that is 9 of Earth. Then we have 13, which is Union. Boy, I apologize for these being out of order. 21 is Perception. Look at her. Nice. So right away, I am in love with the art. It is rich. It is beautiful. Their faces are... I can't hold still enough for the... Okay, sorry for the wankery here, but you can see in her face. And look at that owl. This is intuition. The owl and the black cat and the spider. That's pretty awesome. And I want to know what all those symbols are around there. So there's a major. This is water. The upside down triangle is the element of water. And if you need a handy way to remember these things, think about, okay, Magic 101, looking at a naked man and a naked woman. Down at the crotch area, a naked woman is like this. A naked man is like this. Okay, when things are excited. So the upright triangle is male. The downward pointing triangle is female. The two active male and female elements are fire and water. So fire is just the upright triangle. Water is just the downward pointing triangle with no other markings. Pure energy, active form. The passive form, so the passive female is Earth, and that has the line. The passive male is air, and that has the line. So there's fire. And the 5 of fire. Rawr. This one was 4. So it's interesting to have just elements and instead of like wands and blades and stuff, because most tarot decks you've got a suit and an element, and you have to kind of reconcile those. And I have an argument with the attributions of air and fire with most tarot decks, and you will hear about that soon. The senescal, this is earth. 12 of earth. 1 of fire. No, I'm sorry, water. 2 of water. Ooh, look at that one. These are beautiful cards, and I got to say, they feel really nice in the hand. They feel sturdy, but they also feel really bendable. That's fire as well. That's air. Here's our first air. So you can see the palette changes. 7 of air. 8 of air. The king of fire. They definitely hit you in a visceral way. Number 3 is the youth. So you instantly look at them. I mean, I have a reaction. My body, my senses has a reaction to them right away, just by what they look like here. Heaven and earth. That is an earth card. And not all of them have. So this is 11, and it says heaven, earth. And I'm noticing just like 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, all that just don't have a keyword on it. So it looks like these are the court cards that have a description but are also an element. This is destiny. That's the one that's on the front of the box. And isn't that something? The eagle, the pentagram, feathers, chalices, censers, and bells, and snakes. And there's just all kinds of stuff here. And a dolmen tomb and an egg. That's just really great symbolism there. Journey. The Queen of Water. So there is king and queen, but then there's these, like this heaven and earth and seneschal, which is 11 and 12 of earth. So that's like, is that like page and night? Seneschal, heaven, earth, and I guess it is, because there's the Queen of Water. This is the 10 of fire. Look at the chakras. Wow. King of air. 1 of fire. Very dragony. 2 of fire. And now we kind of get into the sexy Halloween costume realm here, but whatever. Knowledge. Emotions. 3 of air. And right away, I'm trying to kind of think, okay, what's air in a regular deck? Is 3 of swords? No, that doesn't correspond. This is air. This is the intellect. This is... So I'm going to forget trying to make them jive with what I know about tarot. So the 3 of air, clearly this is about intellect and gaining knowledge. Look at the books. 4 of air. A little bit of this looks disturbingly like old Windows logos. Time is a factor here. I'm not sure what these kind of puzzles, I'm not sure. Have to look that one up. Have to look them all up. The 9 of water. Did I get an air and a water or a water? No, okay. So since I don't use these symbols regularly, I'm not automatically going, oh, that's water, So it might take me a little bit here. That's the 10 of water. Ooh, really beautiful images. The mother, she's number 4, interestingly, rather than 3. Love. The 1 of earth, the child. Does that make it better or worse? Yeah, getting kind of a glare there. Sorry, you guys. The child. 3 of fire. Healing. 10 of earth. That's beautiful. Oops. Faith. 6 of air, 6 of earth. Look at himself. Well, hello there, dear. Yes. And the sickle knife. That's gorgeous. Great image. Desire. Okay, here we go. 11 of fire, masculine, feminine. So in earth, it was heaven and earth, the 11. And now this is the masculine, feminine. And then we have the hero, which is like the knight. Okay. And we had heaven, earth, and seneschal. And then we have masculine, feminine, and the hero. Okay, the maiden is number 2 in the majors. 7 of earth. There's the chakras showing up again there. Queen of fire. And we have 5 of air, holding a mask. 11 of water, emotion, intellect. So we're looking at dichotomies here. 10 is wisdom. That is the hermit. Now that's like one of the first ones that I've seen that was clearly reflecting traditional. And the counselor is the 12 of water. So emotion, intellect, and counselor. 4 of water. 5 of water. The sage is number 6. Death and rebirth. Body, mind is the 11 of air. Oops. So there's that dichotomy. Body, mind, okay, wait. King, I'm just making sure I didn't go past the other one. Okay, choice is the 0 card. 8 of fire. The scribe. So body, mind, and the scribe is that page knight sort of pair for air. Awesome. Queen of air. 1 of air. The ones all seem to be dragons. Thought. 4 of earth. I'm throwing them across the room now. There's 5 of earth. Ooh. 2 of air. That's amazing. Black and white thinking. Hello. That's pretty. These are cool. 9 of fire. And hello himself again. Without the antlers this time. 8 of water. Lovely. 3 of water. Queen of earth. 2 of earth. 3 of earth. The crone. Oh. Hello, my lady. Abundance. 6 of water. 9 of air. 14 is self. 10 of air. 7 of water. King of earth. 7 of fire. And the father. So I'm going to real quick put these, the majors in order so we can take a look at them in order. The rest of them I won't do that right now. But overall, wow, are these beautiful cards. They're absolutely beautiful. And they are very evocative. They make me feel things. And that's what I'm after when I get a deck, is I want to know, can I have a relationship with this deck that goes beyond the intellect? I need to have that relationship farther back in my brain, all right, is what it feels like to me, not in this cerebral cortex intellectual part. I need it to be in the old parts of my brain, because that's where the intuition is, all right? So, okay, we'll get these put together real quick in a quicker way than that. So I ordered some things this week. I'm going to be hardwiring my machine. So what that means is live streams that I should be able to live stream and actually have the blazing hot speeds that I pay for without having things tanking on me. So I'm looking forward to that while I'm sitting here going through these things. Let's see, 4. There we go. No, that's 14. This is 24. 24. There's a lot of majors. So I'll be doing some live streaming. I'm getting ready to do some serious crafting, so I may be live streaming that as well. Making some stuff. Okay, 4. We're almost there. So we had a wonderful Yule. I hope you did too. It was full of family and partying, and I made some really cool things this year. Actual butterbeer from a Tudor recipe. There's a guy with a channel called How to Drink, and he had a recipe from Tudor England for actual butterbeer, and it was fucking delicious. And then I made a thing called Smoking Bishop, and I got this recipe from the same guy. This is a recipe from Dickens' time, a Dickensian recipe, and it's a hot mulled wine with roasted orange juice. You take oranges and you roast them in the oven, which is an amazing thing. And then you juice them, and just really, really, really good stuff. Okay, these are in order. So I'm going to go to the book now and look at what it says about the majors, because clearly they're in an interesting order. We have choice, the child, the maiden, the youth, the mother, the father, the crone, the sage. So these are like archetypes. Other than choice, we've got archetypes here. And then we've got death, rebirth, knowledge, wisdom, healing, love, union, self, abundance, destiny, journey, thought, emotions, perception, desire, intuition, integrity, and faith. Okay, I see clear categories there. So, let's see what they tell us about this deck. It talks about seek, feel, grow, heal. This video is already getting long, so I want to look at this real quick and see this deck structure. The major arcana is broken up into 4 groups. The choice card is its own group. Then there are stages of life, reasons for being, and influences. The remaining 24 cards are broken up into 3 groups. No, wait, so the choice card is its own thing. The single most important card in the deck for the very premise of Dreams of Gaia Tarot is that everything comes back to choice. Amen. All that we are and all that we become is governed by the choices that we and those around us make, and how they in turn create and influence our reality. The remaining 24 cards are broken up into 3 groups of 8 cards. They are as follows: the stages of life, 8 stages of life. So you can think of the wheel and the quarters and the cross quarters, paganism. So archetypes and events, that's child, maiden, youth, mother, father, crone, sage, death, and rebirth. And then reasons for being are the next 8. 8 reasons for being: knowledge, wisdom, healing, love, union, self, abundance, and destiny. We are here to seek, to feel, to grow, and to heal. Our primary reason for being is to experience life, both the good and the bad, but we are also here to learn and gain knowledge, to grow wise, and to experience love in all its forms, and to find healing and unity. We are here to find our true self, to create abundance, and to fulfill our personal and chosen destiny. Okay. And then there's influences is the last set. While it is true that the events we're experiencing now and our reasons for being can and do influence our ability to see opportunities and make choices, there are another 8 key elements that play a defining role in influencing us for better or worse. These are journey, our life experiences to this moment. So journey, thought, emotions, desire, perception, intuition, integrity, and faith. And perception is the way we perceive our reality. So awesome. And then when you get to each card, let's look at meanings and how they're spelled out. All right. And we come to the crone. And we have keywords here. So the crone keywords are feminine power, fearlessness, authenticity, individuality, independence, new purpose, freedom, shadow self. Ooh, I like those. And then there are key phrases. The woman who understands her true nature. Be aware of your choices. Be unafraid to walk your path alone. A life of your own design. Untapped power and potential. A fertile and productive future. A childless state. Be unbowed and unapologetic. Respect and cherish your elders. Okay. If you're feeling like I am, I'm feeling like we're already getting wordy, and we're right here. And there's all this to go. A direct and forthright approach is needed. Do what's necessary, not what's expected. It's time to be fierce and fight back. Meaning, the crone symbolizes a proud, mature woman, an aging woman who's no longer influenced by the need to reproduce. She may be approaching. It's valid, but a lot. Reading, 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 reading. And then we have the past. Reading, reading, reading. And then we have the present. And then we have the future. And then we have potential blockage. That's a hell of a lot for one card. Hold on a second. Because I'm hoping, okay, so death and rebirth is the last of that first set. And, okay, present, past, present, and it goes on. Knowledge, past, present, future, potential blockage. There's a lot of stuff for each card. I'm glad that they have just little keywords at the top, because there's page after page after page for these majors. Okay, let's keep going. I want to just flip through and see what happens when we get out of the majors. All of these are past, present, future, potential blockage. Okay, get me past here. Intuition, integrity, faith. Okay, Ace of Earth. Ah, okay, good. The minors get a lot shorter. There's the Ace of Earth. There's keywords, key phrases, meaning, potential blockage. So the first position is potential blockage. I like that frame. I tend to, if cards choose to reverse themselves, because I always keep my cards upright, if one does flip itself around, I will look at the upright meaning of the card, and on its head means it's not happening, that something's not happening, or there is a blockage, or, you know, something like that, the upside down version. All right, so it does get shorter. So this is a deck that you could really dive deeply into. But it is a cool deck, and I don't know that I'll do all that reading. Things have changed. You know, when I first started getting decks, and I just had a few, I felt like it was such an event that I got a deck, and it was, you know, they became deeply personal, and I worked with them every day. This is before kids, you know. I sat and worked with my cards every day, and so I had that time to sort of dive deeper and do readings that were just sort of, you know, general esoteric type readings, and I don't have that time now. This is part of cronehood. It's not that I don't have the time to take. I don't have the time to devote. I don't have the time to give to it. Okay? I guess is what I want to say. But this is definitely a deck that I'm going to be shuffling up, and let's find out how it shuffles before I let you go. The size of it reminds me a little bit of the Voyager. It's kind of hefty. Oh, there's the backs, by the way. Kind of hefty, but I can get that hand around it, and I can get this hand around it too. They're chunky. You know, it's a fat deck, and it's not all that easy to get my hands around them, but they bend very well. So like I said, they feel sturdy, but they also are very bendy. If you get a big deck like this and it's stiff, that makes life hard. Okay, so they do shuffle well. So anyway, that's Dreams of Gaia Tarot. It's a gorgeous deck. I can't wait to work with it some more. And of course, being a gift deck, we know what that means. It's going to be something special about it. I'm just going to flip this over and block it. I have not yet blessed this deck, so I got a lot of catching up to do after the holidays. We're still trying to eat all the crappy food, not crappy, the delicious food, that, you know, carby food that's in our fridge, so that we can move on and back into keto. I might do a video on keto sometime. Anyway, that is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for liking and subscribing and all that happy stuff. I will see you next time. This is the Zen Witch. Happy New Year. Blessed be.